season 6. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I love that you guys are getting this huge send-off because the season is broken up into 3 parts.
Yeah.
How exciting was that when you found that out? Because 3 parts, that means more episodes, more work for you guys. How exciting.
It's just exactly what you said.
Yeah.
To get to stretch the season out, 5 more episodes is exactly, I think, what this last season needs. And it'll just make sure that everyone's character gets wrapped up the way that they should be and that we have enough time for all the action as well.
Yeah. Will the fans be pleased with this 3-part wrap up of season 6? But we get what we
With the
can get for.
cliffhangers, I don't know. It's if you can handle a cliffhanger, you're going to be pleased for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Barcelona, for part 2 of this, Barcelona is the backdrop. How much fun was it being in Barcelona, and how much fun did you guys get into when you was not working?
Ooh, Barcelona. It was a quick trip.
We only filmed part of it in Barcelona,
Right.
so a lot of it was filmed in Atlanta. The people who got to go to Barcelona was Tanner, Xolo, and I, and to do like exterior type stuff that couldn't have been recreated in Georgia. But we were literally, I think, I at least worked in Atlanta for a scene the night before, got on a plane the next day, flew all day to Barcelona, got there, landed, went straight from the airport to set and filmed another scene. And then it basically was like that. Went to bed, woke up the next day, we worked all day, we partied that night,
Yeah.
woke up on like 2 hours of sleep, worked the whole next day, partied that night. We did go to a soccer game though that was really fun.
We did go to a soccer game.
But yeah, we went hard for sure. For the group of us that got to go, we took all the time we could.
I was going to say, as long as you guys got to party a little, 'cause
Just a little bit.
That's what make the quick trip work there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So I was just upstairs talking. Yeah, I was just upstairs talking to your EPs and writers, and they were telling me how part 2 of season 6, the karate, is like never before. He said the fights, the stunts, everything is just so good. What was that preparation like for you guys?
Insane. I mean, it's all thanks to our stunt team, all of our stunt doubles, and our leaders, you know, our fight coordinator, Don Lee, and our stunt coordinator, Ken Bearfield. You know, none of it would have been possible without them. And everything that we did is just on the next level. I mean, I think Xolo said it. There's not another show, I feel like, that actors are fighting other actors. It's a lot of, you know, stunt doubles and actors, or stunt doubles and stunt doubles, or we did a decent most of it, which was super cool.
That's
and
impressive.
without our stunt team training us in the right way to teach us how to be able to do all of it, you know, we wouldn't have been able to. So it's all thanks to them, and it's absolutely insane the amount of fighting and what everyone accomplished.
Wow.
So yeah.
As far as the stunts and the fighting, how drastic has it changed from, you know, season 1 stunts and fighting to season 6?
I mean, they bump it up a notch every season. So to go from 1 to 6 is like, yeah, it's insane. I mean, can't spoil it, but there's some pretty big fights with decent amount of people. I don't think we'd even attempt that in season 1. I think we really, you know, mastered our craft this season. So, you know, I think it's going to be really awesome for people to see.
Yeah, and obviously aside from the fighting, the stunts, let's talk about the relationships this season, the breakups, the new friendships. What can you tease for us? What can we expect going into this season?
What can you tease, Peyton?
Oh my gosh. All the relationships are just so complicated. The friendships are complicated. Everything starts off so good. I feel like as good as they can be with the relationships, and I feel like they are getting stronger. And then there's just sometimes life just gets thrown at you, and it gets thrown at these characters, and it just changes everything. There's a few things that happen throughout the season that just change these characters' lives and like their trajectory completely.
Yeah, and I love that even just sitting here in front of you all seem very close. Like you really like each other. You really hang out and enjoy each other. What's the group chat like with you guys? What goes down in the group chat? I have to know.
Well, we have like our photo circle and like our photos where we just send the weirdest we can possibly find on set or in life.
The makeup team started it, and then they started adding everybody into it. But it's this app where you can like post photos that everybody can look at, just who are part of the album. And it was literally called Cobra Kai Season 6 Anything But Continuity, which are like the regular photos that you have to take. Where they'll take like a photo of your makeup so that the next time they come back to this look, they can recreate it perfectly. But it was anything but that, which turned into the most bizarre stuff you could imagine. Like, there were pictures of just, like, empty food plates on the ground, but then there were also people, like, all of us taking a nap on the mat at the competition. There were a lot of those long days.
Now, obviously, this season 6, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. But looking back over your time from season 1 up until now, is there a standout moment for each of you that you would take away with you once this all wraps up?
I mean, I really love doing the katas in season 4. I mean, everyone trained for months, the entire time we were doing those. I mean, Mary with the sais, I think you still have those sais, right?
I do.
She's still a master.
Size.
It was just a lot of fun. I think all that preparation into that one day, it was amazing.
Absolutely. What about you?
For me, I don't remember a ton of the stuff viscerally early, but one of the earliest scenes that I will remember like it's yesterday is coming back from the golf and stuff date and being in the Cobra Kai dojo with Gianni Lawrence and being like, "Who's the man?" Throwing up the helmet and the backpack and him being like, "You're the man." That moment was really, really fun. Billy pulled his hamstring that day, just being like, "Yeah!" That was a really good time.
Yeah.